Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. I am super excited to be filming today's video. It has been almost 1 year since I've started my YouTube channel. I kind of just wanted today take you through my YouTube journey, why I started, what I've learned along the way, and how I feel about it now. I just want to give you guys the inside scoop that, I've never actually shared here before. In today's video, I'm gonna share with you guys how YouTube has truly changed my life. Although I may not have reached the societal version of success with hundreds of thousands of followers, to me, I have reached the ultimate success. What defines success for everyone will differ, but to me, success is feeling fulfilled in every aspect of your life. With YouTube and content creation, I feel creatively fulfilled. I feel challenged. I'm just in a place where I had hoped to be prior to me starting my YouTube channel, and I've never talked about this online, but right around the time when I started my YouTube channel, I was really unfulfilled, really unhappy with my situation. I was working in a corporate job and in a corporate environment where I just felt, the word is stuck. I was just really uninspired, and every week that would roll around, I dreaded. I didn't want to look back on my early 20s and think about how I dreaded the week and how I was not enjoying every day, because I truly don't believe that you need to have a super exciting life in order to love your life. I wanted to enjoy just the everyday mundane moments. The job I was working in, I really hated being confined to it. I hated the idea that I was limited to this one thing, to this one profession. What made me realize that I needed to change my situation was that I didn't even want my manager's job or the boss's job or the boss's boss's job. I refused to just stay complacent and in one spot. For me, knowing that I didn't even want to work up to the next level, it was a sign for me that something needed to change. Before I started my YouTube channel, I had no idea what else I would do other than what I was doing, which was something healthcare related. With YouTube, the beauty of it to me is that although there's no guarantee of success, no guarantee of followers, no guarantee of opportunities, there's also endless potential. It's one of those the sky is the limit careers. Again, I've mentioned this before, I don't think I've reached, my ultimate success, or I haven't reached other people's definition of success, but to me, I am constantly learning, I am constantly growing every day. I can see that, whereas in my position before, I literally for months and months and months felt stuck in the same position. Just through starting my YouTube channel, as I started, doing the video editing process and becoming more knowledgeable about how to create and produce a great video, I have just picked up on so many interests and hobbies that I never knew I loved before. That ranges from video editing, and not just basic editing. I'm an Adobe Premiere Pro kind of girl. I feel like I'm pretty technically skilled when it comes to vlog editing and stuff. Graphic design especially. Growing up in a Desi household in a Muslim community, we're always encouraged to go into more high-level, high-skill professional careers, and I always envision myself in that setting, and I did have those interests, and I still do. I still am very knowledgeable in public health, and with my lifestyle, I apply what I learned throughout my education to my lifestyle. However, what I never really realized was that in order for me to be happy and love my career, I need to be creatively fulfilled and to kind of be my own boss. With YouTube, I get exactly that. Again, I'm not limited, I'm not confined. Yes, you need to have a niche. Your channel has to, people have to recognize you for something. If I have a YouTube video idea, there's literally nothing in the world to stop me from doing that. To me, it's just so freeing to know that if I am really interested in something, I can go learn about it, I can go film it, I can go inspire people. And I think one of the most beautiful aspects of YouTube is the ability to create something artistic and romanticized out of such a simple, mundane task, whether that is going grocery shopping, having an evening routine, working out, cleaning your house, whatever it is. It's just the whole romanticizing of life aspect. Again, I always loved lifestyle things growing up, but I never knew how to connect that into a career, a professional thing. I feel like this is truly the perfect way for me to do that. And I don't think I mentioned this before, but I had always toyed around with the idea of starting a YouTube channel. I had always loved watching YouTube. When I was in high school, that was like the prime time of the beauty YouTube community. And I would say like my senior year of college, I like really wanted to start a channel. I would always ask my friends like, should I start a YouTube channel? And honestly, they were probably getting annoyed at me with how much I would like kind of go back and forth with it. For various reasons, like I just didn't. I was graduating college, I was getting married, starting a new job, and then, you know, randomly one day on a snowy day where we were trapped in the house, me and my husband filmed my first YouTube video, which was where he did my makeup. And like, even then I did not have the intention of going through with the channel. Again, I was in such a dull, stagnant place of life, and to film, edit, and upload a video, that was just so exciting to me. And I would just be at work and be going about my normal day thinking of all these YouTube video ideas. I was feeling inspired again, which was so exciting for me. If I had not started my YouTube channel, I would not have been doing what I'm doing professionally right now, which is social media management and digital marketing. Literally through video editing, photo editing, and just being more in tune with social media, I learned about, you know, social media management as a profession. I feel like so inspired and creatively fulfilled. And then there's also things like, you know, brand deals and making connections with other content creators. And there's so many opportunities to network and broaden your professional horizon. If you feel like you're in a similar place to where I was last year, it's never too late. You just have to ask yourself the question, do you want to be in this situation for the rest of your life? Do you want to be complacent, or do you want to take charge and take a risk and be a little delusional? Extraordinary things only happen from taking extraordinary risk. I often think about my whole thing with doing YouTube, and I'm just like a girl from a small town. Like, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, living in Columbus, Ohio. Like, I'm not from New York, I'm not from LA. I often think that literally, I think there's like a TikTok sound to this, but like this stage in my life is delusional. I was talking with other people about this, and like, you have to be a little bit delusional to accomplish your dreams and your goals. You know, it's just like if a business person invests in themselves. It's the same idea with YouTube, where you have to take a risk, you have to invest your time, your money, your energy into this. It's not just like, you know, you edit a picture and you post it on Instagram. Like, there's a lot of intentionality and effort that goes on behind the scenes. I can tell when a YouTuber or a content creator has passion and has put in intentionality and creativity into their product. With all that being said, although I've only been, you know, out here for about a year, again, I've learned so much, and it would just be a shame to keep all of that a secret. So I'm gonna share my top content creation YouTube tips that I've learned through personal experience, through actual trial and error. So my first tip for content creation in YouTube, if you're just starting out, is to create content that you like to watch, but that you also like to film. Because if you don't like to film it, it's just not going to be sustainable. You're always going to put it off, and you're not going to look forward to creating your content. For me, I love to watch people's everyday like morning routines, but I low-key hate to film morning routines, because for me in the morning, I'm not awake, and as a hijabi, like really the last thing I want to do when I wake up in the morning is put my hijab on first. I have learned that I like to film content more towards the middle or end of the day, but not too late into the night, and I like to film it when I feel more presentable. Next tip is also really important, but it's also really hard to hear. That's that no one really cares about you or just blindly owes it to you to watch and support your content. I mean, you guys have to think about it. There are millions of creators out there. What makes someone want to spend their time consuming your content? You really have to add value to your content and to your viewers' lives to, you know, ensure that they want to continue watching your content. Not saying that all your content has to be like this astronomically valuable, the most incredible thing ever, but you do need like a good amount of value and intention in there. And then maybe once people see what you're all about and they start enjoying your personality, they will just automatically start watching your videos. You know, if I'm filming a day in the life vlog, that could very easily be a really boring, unengaging video. This goes back to intention and planning out your video, kind of scripting it so that overall the final product is a good quality video that adds value. My next tip is to set it up the night before or just prepare in advance before you begin filming. So let's say you are filming a morning routine. Like, have your camera charged and it's set up on your tripod right next to your bed. Just makes the process so much more seamless. This next tip is to put some effort into the overall look of the video. This could be you yourself wearing something a little more presentable. I know sometimes it's a vibe to just be in your PJs, but you want to like look kind of nice to watch, if that makes sense. Not that you have to, you know, be fully decked out. I just can tell when people put effort versus when they don't. You want to have a nice clean background, you know, no things laying around. Behind this dresser, I have clothes that were laying around and, you know, this looks better. Lighting, of course, natural lighting is the best. If you have windows, use them. If you don't have a lot of windows, I recommend more like cool toned or neutral lighting versus more yellow warm tone lighting. If I click on a video and I don't like what I'm looking at, chances are I'm gonna click out, and that will affect and hurt your channel and your SEO, your search engine optimization in the end. And this goes back to the quality of the video, but when you're editing it, cut out any dead space. Dead space is like quiet pauses in between sentences. And as humans, you know, we naturally take pauses. So I recommend talking normally and naturally to the camera so that you don't feel like this scripted, staged robot. But then when you go to edit it, you do need to take the time out to cut out those dead spaces, cut out all the all the likes, and it'll just make for a shorter, more engaging video. I could go into another video talking more about the specifics on how to succeed in a YouTube channel. I'm just super like proud of myself and pleased with where my channel has come to. It was my goal in the first year of my YouTube to get to 1,000 subscribers, and alhamdulillah, I had like just reached that by the end of 2023. Kind of my main theme of this video is to not be complacent in your life and to take charge and to literally be a little bit delusional with some reasoning and rationale. I would like to end this video off by saying alhamdulillah for everything. Allah is the best of planners, and if I didn't feel like right in my heart to continue, I wouldn't. I am rooting for everyone out there who is just trying to figure it out, whether that's starting a YouTube channel or switching to a different profession, whatever it is. If anyone has any questions, as always, please leave them in the comments down below. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in next week's video.